by Ben Karen. And the Lumberjacks on the board first. He snuck behind Lang and dropped it in for two. The Lumberjacks lead 2-0 in the front court. Traveling on Newell. Driving to the baseline was Retzlaff. He kicked it back to Newell right of the lane. He took a step to the hoop before he put the ball on the court. Traveling called, and the Lumberjacks with the ball. Big crowd out here at the Bemidji High School Gymnasium for this one tonight. Roberts in the front court to Self, and he travels, and that was no on the turnover. So teams giving it back to each other on the traveling calls. Into the front court comes Jason Retzlaff. Retzlaff fires to Newell. New baseline pass to Merrill. Off the foot of Wickman out of that. He has played great D. He looked great on Ryan Lager in the first half against the Little Falls on Saturday. Retzlaff has the ball between the circles, moves to the left of the key, kicks it back out now back to Retzlaff. Retzlaff will move on the right wing side. Pull up, he's double teamed, looking for something to do. Finally has to dish it out to Nick Lang. Lang will hand it back to Retzlaff. Retzlaff one dribble, has to go to Lang. Self all over him. Now into the corner of the Merrill, and we've got a 3-second violation first quarter, 2-0 Lumberjacks, and Red Roberts will bring it in the front court for Bemidji. Roberts between the circles over to Wickman. One dribble to Self. Self will drive right of the lane, pull up in traffic, kick it out to Wickman. Wickman fires to Roberts. He's alone for an 18-footer. That'll go up and no good. Self leaping high for the rebound. Self from the baseline takes a 50-footer. That'll roll around. That will not go. And the rebound tried to be chased down by Roberts. He 16 to play in the first quarter. Retzlaff will bring it up. Jason Retzlaff into the front court. We got a foul inside to Newell. And alley-oop play, and Newell just tips it in easy. 2-2, and into the front court come the Lumberjacks. Retzlaff knocks it away into this game. It's 2-2. Into Roberts on the right wing. Rhett Roberts looking around. Dribbling to the top of the key. Dishes over to Solheim. Solheim feeds the left wing to Wickman inside to Karen, and again, Karen easily to the hoop for two. So Ben Karen finding some room to maneuver inside, and he's got all four of the Lumberjack points. They lead at 4-2 with 5:45 to play in the first. Now we got a ball out on this first. And the Lumberjacks have the ball and the lead, 4-2, just underway here. Got a late start due to the Parents' Night festivities here at the high school gymnasium tonight. Got Self on the right wing. Lobbing it into Karen. We have a push-off ball inside. Oh, for a push-off. Away from the ball offensively. He got the pass and was able to go to the hoop again, but no basket. Newell now feeding in the corner to Retzlaff. Retzlaff spins around, moves baseline, takes a 15-footer, rolls out, no good, and the rebound comes down to John Solheim for the Lumberjacks. Solheim outlet to Roberts. Roberts moves to the free throw line. Dishes over right of the key to Wickman. Now top of the key to Solheim. Oh, nice move. He moves around and moves to the hoop and bangs it off the glass and in for two. John Solheim, super head fake, and he blew past Nick Lang to the hoop. 6-2 Bemidji. We're 3 minutes into the first quarter. Retzlaff, bounce pass inside to the hoop, in for two. Trevor Merrill snuck behind the Lumberjack defense and get a nice no-look bounce pass from Jason Retzlaff, was able to drive in for the easy basket. Wickman on the left wing for the Lumberjacks. One dribble, top of the key to Self. Gus will take the three-pointer. Retzlaff getting a hand up there late. The shot doesn't go. Roberts, the rebound, he has it knocked out away. Gus puts it up, and that one will not go. Tip in, one-handed by Solheim. John with four. It's a 9-4 game. 8-4 game. 4.5 to play in the first quarter. Into the front court come the Otters. Top of the key. Lang hands it over. Oh, long three-pointer. So wish by Jason Retzlaff. That was halfway between the top of the key and the center circle. That was a long shot. Wickman on the left wing side for the Lumberjacks. One dribble, pulls up in the front court. Over to Solheim on the right side. Top of the key to Gus Self. Self to Solheim. Solheim pumps baseline, pulls up, dishes it back out to Self. Self back to Solheim on the right side. Cross-court pass out to Wickman on the left sidelines. Wickman will put it on the ground and dribble it out between the circles. Wickman, top of the key, bounce pass to Roberts. Roberts looking around. Wickman Merrill on him, fires it over to Solheim now in the corner to Self. The Otters have opted for a zone D. In the corner to Gus Self. He fakes, moves in, 15-footer air ball right in the hands of Retzlaff, his second rebound. Into the front court come the Otters. Pulling up on the right wing side, feeding inside the leg. Lang turn around, jumper blocked by Karen, gets his own rebound, puts it up and drops it in. 9-8. 1-point lead for the Fergus Falls Otters. Cross-court pass now to Solheim. Solheim lobbing it into Karen. Karen in traffic has it knocked away into the hands of Trevor Merrill. Merrill into the front court to Retzlaff. Retzlaff pulls up, feeds inside the lane. Lane spins past Solheim, goes to the hoop and is fouled. They might move Solheim back to the point guard spot of this with Burgess in. Lang on the line for two, and he nails the first one, nothing but net. And they wrap up the season a week from tonight at Hibbing. And yes, we will be there for that game. It's always a wild one between Bemidji and Hibbing. Lang's second one bangs off the rim a couple of times, goes in. Now a nice feed to Jacks think that it was touched, but the officials see otherwise, and they just say that Burgess wasn't able to handle the ball. So on the turnover, it's Fergus Falls ball. Baseline pass now to the left wing side. Fergus with the ball, Trevor Merrill on the left wing. He feeds to Shetman. Shetman to the top of the key, dribbling around and moving in the right wing side. Shetman with Burgess on him. Shetman on the right side, hands it to Newell. Nice feed back to Shetman, who drives to the hoop, can't get the shot, gets his rebound, puts it back up, still can't get it. There's Lang, he puts it up, he can't get it. There's Shetman again, he puts it up, he can't get it, and he is fouled, and they'll have a chance at the 2 free throws. And now the Lumberjacks, good flurry for the Lumberjacks. They allowed 4 rebounds underneath. Shetman misses his first free throw, so the score remains 11-8 in favor of Fergus Falls. 2:41 to play in the first quarter. Second free throw up, and that one is in. 12-8 now, and Wickman will bring it up to the Lumberjacks. Wickman moves over to the right wing side, pulls up, bounce pass in the corner to Self. Self to Wick. Wick cross court to Burgess. Burgess for 3. Yes. And Mike Burgess asking 3-point opportunities at Little Falls, couldn't get anything to drop, and Coach Kirkisha said after the game, it's his side, he's just going to take it, he's just got to quit aiming and just shoot because he knows he can do it, and he got one to start things off early tonight, and hopefully that'll do it for him. Fergus with the ball, inside pass to Lang. Lang drives the baseline, puts up the jumper and hits it, and it's 14-11. Otters on top with 2 minutes to play. Over to Solheim, feeding to Sutton. Sutton back out to Solheim in the corner, top of the key to Wickman. Wickman over to Burgess and in the corner to Self. Self will take a 3, and he'll nail it. Gus Self finds the range, and it's tied at 14 with 1:48 to play in the first quarter. Into the front court comes Retzlaff. Retzlaff to the free throw line. Retzlaff's looking around, kicks it on the right wing side to Newell. Newell drives the baseline, pulls out double team, shot too strong, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, drops it in. Oh, he is so strong. Nice play by Mark Newell. 16-14, the Otters reclaim the lead. Wickman to Self on the right wing. Self cross court to Burgess. We got a foul inside. Push to Burgess. Burgess to Wickman, top of the key. To Solheim. Solheim pumps once, dribbles back out, leaves it for Burgess. Burgess to Wickman. Wickman one dribble. In the corner to Woodland. Woodland back to Solheim. Solheim will take a 3. That'll be too strong. And the rebound fought for by Sutton. And it went off Newell last. Good play by James Sutton. Nice hustle inside. Giving up some height, but causing some problems. And the Lumberjacks will get the ball, and Solheim will throw it in. Solheim in the corner to Burgess. Burgess kicks it back out now to Adam Wickman. Now moving top of the key. Gus Self out of the game. Corey Woodland in for him. The free throw line, Woodland. He pumps. He takes the shot. He nails the shot. Corey Woodland with 2. Tied at 16 with less than a minute to play in the first quarter. Retzlaff will walk it up into the front court. Jason Retzlaff spinning, and he carries the ball. Retzlaff tried to get past Fancy and burn past Adam Wickman. Play the Lumberjacks will bring it up. Interesting to see if they decide to go for the last shot here. Wickman between the circles, and the Lumberjacks taking their time anyway. Woodland on the right wing. 33 seconds to play. Back to Solheim, top of the key now, over to Wick on the left wing side. Now to Woodland. He has an 18-foot jumper, so he takes it. Shot doesn't go, but the rebound inside Solheim. He powers up, he drops it in, and he draws the foul. Solheim and Jason. John Solheim in the line with a chance to make it 19-16, and he does. 7 points for Solheim. 20 seconds to play, and Retzlaff will walk it up, and now the Otters will go for the last shot here. Retzlaff taking his time. Hands it to Newell. Newell hands it back to Retzlaff just across the timeline. Wickman on him. Retzlaff spinning right of the lane. Pulls up, looking for somebody. Dishes over the left wing side. We're down to 5 seconds. Three-pointer up, and that's going to bounce out. No good. Rebound to Wickman. Wickman is collided with by Retzlaff, who picks up the ball, puts it up at the buzzer, and does not go. We'll take a timeout. Second quarter.
Your building needs. So whether you're building a deck or a new home, stop into Cal's Building Supplies. We'd be glad to help. Only a half a mile east of the Honda Yamaha.
Otters have the ball to start the second quarter. Shot from the corner by Retzlaff doesn't go. Wick the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Adam Wickman into the front court, fires it over to Self. Self alone takes the 3. Yes! Didn't know if it wanted to go in, but it does. And the Lumberjacks now lead 22-16. They outscored the Otters in the first quarter 19-6, although they were all rebounded 9-5 in the first quarter. Here come the Otters in the front court. Corner shot off the rim, no good. Rebound right into the hands of James Sutton, his first. He hands it over to Wickman. To Burgess on the run. Burgess is getting on the turnover. 22-16, a 6-point lead for Bemidji. Gus Self gets the first points of the second quarter with a three-pointer. Pass on the left wing side. Merrill to Newell. Newell kicks it over. Jumper up. That is short. The rebound comes down to Wickman. Wickman playing well tonight. Wickman in the front court. Sets it up to Self on the right wing side. Gus travels. Retzlaff will walk it up. Jason Retzlaff. Junior guard. Oh, nice move to the hoop. Now he dishes off. Shot doesn't go. Rebound. James Sutton for the Lumberjacks. Boy, that looked like an easy two for Jason Nelson. Now Self on the right wing side for the Lumberjacks. Pulls up for 19. That shot's going to bounce around and drop in for Gus. And he's got 8 points on the night. Lumberjacks now lead by 8, 24-16. John Solheim's going to come in the next break for the Lumberjacks. They lead by 8. Retzlaff beating inside. Knocked away by Sutton. Picked up by Burgess. Handed over to Wickman. Wickman will bring it up for the Lumberjacks. Wickman will flip it over to Burgess. Now to Self on the left wing side. Gus kicks it out to Woodland. Gary Woodland back to Gus. Gus pumps. Cross-court pass to Burgess. Burgess a three. That's going to go in. Mike Burgess nails his first 2 three-point attempts of the night. The Lumberjacks lead. Will take a timeout as well. You're listening to Lumberjack Boys. Retzlaff will walk it into the front court. Got Self on him. He moves over to the right wing side. Drives to the hoop and drives in for the basket. He just cranked it up and blew past the Lumberjacks. 27-18. Roberts in the front court. They're giving Adam Wickman a much deserved breather. He'll be back on Retzlaff like Lou when he gets back into the game. Solheim out on the right wing. Solheim will drive the lane. He'll try to kick it back out. Saved by Rhett Roberts before it goes out of bounds. Roberts left wing side. Dishes off to Solheim. A little bit sloppy there, but Solheim chases it down. John, top of the key, over to Gus Self on the right wing. Self feeds inside a Sutton turnaround jumper off the glass. Too strong. Rebound chased down in the corner by Retzlaff. His third. He's got 5 points. Jason in the front court. Top of the key, another one of those long threes. That one bounces out. No good. And the rebound to Rhett Roberts for the Lumberjacks. Roberts, the senior point guard, into the front court. Pulls up right of the lane. Kicks it out to Solheim. Solheim pulls up for the three. John nails it. Nothing but net. 10 points for Solheim, and the Lumberjacks lead by 12, 30-18. 4:50 to play, second quarter. Retzlaff into the front court for the Otters. Jackson, the man-to-man. They've been there all night. Pass on the left wing side. One dribble back out to Merrill. Now pass on the right wing side. Then inside. Oh, man. Jason Retzlaff behind the back shot. Scoop shot, and it's 30-20. 10-point lead. Corey Woodland on the left wing side for the Lumberjacks. Woodland has it stolen by Retzlaff. Retzlaff will go in for an easy layup, and it's an 8-point game. And Retzlaff, just like that, all of a sudden has 4 quick points and 9 on the night. 30-22 Lumberjacks. Roberts in the front court. Merrill on him. Pass over to Woodland on the left wing in the corner to Gus Self. Self looking around. Couple of dribbles, kicks it out to Solheim, top of the key. Solheim burns into the lane, pulls up in traffic, shot off the rim, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and he nails it that time. John Solheim has become so smooth this year. He has really, since Christmas, become an incredible basketball player. Pass in the right line, Retzlaff to the hoop, doesn't get it to go, and Sutton ties it up along with Lang. That's all a different level. Roberts will bring it up for the Lumberjacks. Wickman back into the game. Self takes a breather. Now a foul on Merrill as he tries. Solheim will inbounds. Far sidelines. Front court, but he'll dump it in the backcourt to Wickman. Wick will set it up for the Lumberjacks. Wickman, Roberts, Karen, Solheim, and Woodland right now. Woodland on the right wing, top of the key to Karen. Karen feeding on the left wing side to Wickman. Wickman driving to the free throw line. To Woodland, 18-foot jumper by Corey does not go, and the rebound chased down. Well, it's not chased down. It goes out of bounds, but they'll walk it up. It's Jason Retzlaff for the Otters. And Wickman on him. Retzlaff feeding on the right wing side of Shetton. And Shetton actually on the right sidelines. In the corner, moves back out, top of the key, still dribbling. Pulls up left of the key, looking for somebody to pass to. John Solheim all over him. Shetton again, he drives to the hoop. Shots too strong, bouncing volleyball. Beach volleyball action. Finally, Rhett Roberts, the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Nobody wanted it, Roberts did. Roberts quickly in the front court. Roberts in the lane. Kicks it out to Wickman. Wickman over to Solheim. Solheim to Woodland. Woodland 19-foot jumper. Good. Nothing but net for Corey. And the Lumberjacks lead by 12 once again, 34-22. 2:38 to play in the second quarter. Retzlaff into the front court. Retzlaff drives into the corner. He kicks it back out to Shetman. Shetman draws a foul. Gus Self back into the game for the Lumberjacks. Inbounds goes to Newell on the left wing side. Mark Newell will drive toward the lane. Solheim cuts it off. He kicks it back out. Three-point shot up in front of the rim. Lang the rebound. He's double team. Finally gets the pass out. Stolen by Roberts and a foul called on Trevor. Into the front court come the Lumberjacks. Solheim, 8-foot jumper. Good. John Solheim. 14 points in the first half. Retzlaff into the front court for the Otters. Pulls up top of the key. He'll take a long three. He'll nail that one. Retzlaff with 12 points on the night. 36-25, an 11-point Lumberjack lead. Into the front court. Wickman fires it over on the right wing side to Self. Self pulls up. He'll take the three. That'll bounce off. No good. Fight for the rebound. Roberts speaking for it for the Lumberjacks. Knocked out of bounds. And in the first half, Bemidji leads by 11, and Retzlaff will walk it up. Led by as many as 14. Bounce pass top of the key. Shetman. He feeds it to Newell. Newell powers to the hoop. Can't get the shot to go, and the rebound comes down to Ben Karen for the Lumberjacks. Karen hands it over to Wickman, and Wickman will bring it up. Wickman gets it across the timeline. Moves over the right wing side. Has him stripped away by the Otters. Jake Shetman will throw it into the Lumberjacks near sidelines in the front court. To Wickman. Wickman to Solheim between the circles. 1:18 to play. Now to Gus Self in the right wing, and now we got a foul inside away from the ball. They're going to call it up the bench. Shouting some instructions to his team. They lead by 11 with 1:12 to play. Here comes Retzlaff in the front court. Retzlaff pulls up from 15 feet inside to Newell. Newell goes up, shots, doesn't go. Karen from behind causes problems, and rebound. Wickman in the front court. Oh, trying to feed to Karen going to the hoop, but Retzlaff will walk it up to the Fergus Falls Otters. Brings it across center court. Passes on the right wing side to Shetman. Shetman top of the key to Lang on the left wing side of Retzlaff. He'll take the three. That'll roll out no good. We got a foul inside, a push-off. I believe going to go seconds to go in the half. Bemidji leads by 11, and Newell will try to cut into that. Newell trying to become the first player besides Jason Retzlaff to score for Fergus Falls this quarter, and he cannot. The rebound comes down to Karen. Karen fires it over to Solheim, who gets in the front court to Self, and the Lumberjacks are going to slow it down. They'll probably go for the last shot here with an 11-point lead. Solheim just standing there with the ball, sending things up. Now he puts it on the ground, one dribble over to Wickman on the left wing side. Wickman cross court in the corner to Self. Self kicks it back out to Solheim. Solheim, couple of dribbles back to Gus Self with 26 seconds to play. Now out to Wickman. Over to Solheim. Solheim, Wickman on the left winger down to 20. Cross court to Self. Self pumps once. We're down to 18. Self pulls up, looking for somebody to pass to. Cross court over to Wickman. Back out between the circles to Solheim with 12 seconds to play, and now the Lumberjacks will set it up. 10 seconds to play. Solheim puts it on the ground. We're down to 5 seconds. Solheim moves into the lane, kicks it in the corner to Burgess. Burgess will take a three. That'll roll out and go in. It's a board! Burgess with the 5, and we'll have a good first half for the Lumberjacks. Right after this, you're listening to live Bemidji High School Sports on the Bun. Wow. Wickman and Karen, their original starting 5, and the Otters will do the same. Here comes Retzlaff into the front court. Feeds to Newell. Newell free throw line jumper, good. And quickly, the Otters get somebody in the scoring column besides Retzlaff to start the half, and it's 39-27. Top of the key to Self. Gus Self looking around, kicks it out to Solheim. John Solheim, 2 pumps, moves to the free throw line. Spins, kicks it out to Wickman. To Roberts between the circles. Now over to Gus Self on the left wing side, feeding inside to Karen. Karen back to Self. He's left alone, enough to take the three. He won't get the shot to go. But Roberts the rebound. He'll kick it back out to Wickman. In the corner to Gus Self. Self will drive into the lane, go to the hoop, and drop it in over Newell. Nice move to the hoop by Gus Self for the Lumberjacks. He's got 10 on the night, and the Lumberjacks back up by 14 at 41-27. Retzlaff on the right wing for the Otters, feeding inside to Newell. Karen on him, Solheim, double team. He's got to kick it back out. 3-point shot up from the corner, from the left wing rather, and up and in by Trevor Merrill. He's got 5 points on the night. Wickman into the front court from the Lumberjacks. Wickman to Self. Self pumps once to the free throw line. Over to Roberts. Roberts looking around the Solheim top of the key. John will take a three. He'll nail it, nothing but net. And Solheim with 17 points tonight. The Jacks lead by 14 again, 44-30. 6:40 to play, third quarter. Into the front court comes Retzlaff. To the free throw line to Lang. Lang back to Retzlaff. Retzlaff drives into the lane. Kicks the pass into the corner. Shot blocked by Wickman. Rebound comes down to Retzlaff. He pulls up left of the key. Takes the shot. Doesn't get it. Rebound ripped down by John Solheim for the Lumberjacks. Into the front court to Roberts. Roberts to Self. Self cross court to Wickman. 18-foot jumper by Wick. Wish. 46-30, Lumberjacks by 16. We're less than 2 minutes into the third quarter. Retzlaff into the front court. Feeds over the right wing side to Shetland. Shetland lobbing it inside. Newell can't handle it. Tied up by Solheim, and Newell just smoldering. He's just got the game face on, as they say. Oldest cliche in the book, but you look at his face and pretty darn accurate. Roberts to Self, inside to Karen. Karen tries this hook shot. He is 5:48 to play in the third quarter. The Lumberjacks with a 16-point lead. Karen on the line. Ben Karen's first free throw in the air. Good. 5 points for Karen. 17-point Lumberjack lead. Karen's second free throw on the line. That one from the line up, doesn't go, and the rebound comes down to Newell. Newell brings it up himself. He'll drive right of the lane. He's got to fire a pass on the left side to Shetland. Now a long three by Retzlaff. I mean, we're talking way beyond NBA range, and he nails it. 15 points. That had to be 27-plus feet. Wickman feeding in the lane. Solheim back out to Wickman. Rhett Roberts in the left wing. We got a 3-second violation on the Lumberjack. 14. Retzlaff has taken long threes on 3 occasions. He's hit 2 of them. He's having the right wing. He feeds to Newell. Newell in the corner to Retzlaff. He makes a nice move to the hoop. Tries to feed a pass inside. A reach-in foul call on Karen, and that's out of the floor. Merrill looking around. Lobs it in the corner. Knocked away by... Now Retzlaff will throw, and he'll hand it to Merrill. Hands it right back to Retzlaff. Another 30-footer or so. That one doesn't go, and Solheim the rebound. Wickman will walk it up for Bemidji. To Gus Self, lobbing to Karen right of the lane. Kick back out to Self on the perimeter. Self moves into the corner. He dishes Karen. Karen spins around over there. Oh, he drops it in. Ben Karen with 7 points now. As he has power to the hoop 3 different occasions tonight over Newell. Now Newell with the free throw line. Kicks it back to Retzlaff. Retzlaff into the lane. Pulls up. Back to Newell. Newell pulls up from 12. Jumper good for Mark Newell. And Newell did something you don't see very often. He followed the shot. Didn't have to as it went. Nothing but net. Wickman to Rhett Roberts, top of the key. Roberts to the free throw line. In the lane. Kicks it back out to Self. Self over to Wickman. Wickman, couple of dribbles. Looking around to John Solheim. Solheim moves in. He'll kick it to Wickman. Wickman left alone. Wickman will take the 3. He'll nail the 3. And the Lumberjacks getting it from everybody on the court tonight. They lead by 17, 52 to 35. 3:59 to play. We're just past the halfway mark of the third quarter. Inside to Newell, who spins into the lane and takes the short jumper, hits it. 10 points for Newell. Jacks up 52-37, 3:44 to play. Third quarter. Gus Self. Self to Wickman between the circles. Wickman looking around. Wickman one dribble over to Solheim. Solheim 15-foot jumper. That is short. The rebound to Newell. For the Otters, he's got 4 in the night. He'll bring it up court himself. Mark Newell spins past Karen to the free throw line. Dishes it out to Retzlaff. 3-pointer by Retzlaff. Rolls out no good. John Solheim leaping for the rebound. He's got 7. Outlet to Roberts into the front court. Rhett to the free throw line. Into the lane. He sees the room. He goes to the hoop. He drops it in. They whistle the shot. Dead. Lunge at the baseline. And not sure what, but something to his ankle or leg, and he had to be helped out the court. Nice feed inside to Self. Self will move it on the right wing for the Lumberjacks. Feed it back out to Wickman. Wickman between the circles. Bounce past Self right side. Self lobbing into Solheim. Solheim, couple of dribbles back out to Self. He'll take the 3, and that'll roll out no good. But the rebound inside to Burgess, and he is hammered and go to the line for 2. Foul with a half on Fergus. The Lumberjacks have 1 so far, and Burgess on the line for 2. And Mike Burgess, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 75% coming into this game. And that one rolls. Only 1 for 2, which he does not do. And the rebound comes down to Retzlaff. Retzlaff into the front court. Feeds on the right wing side. Now kick back out top of the key over to the left wing side. Shetland moves into the lane to the free throw line. Bounce pass in the corner. Third baseline to Retzlaff. Retzlaff double team. He's got to kick it back out. Knocked away by Solheim out of 2:37. Bemidji by 15. Retzlaff in the lane. Drives. Can't get the shot. Gus Self the rebound. He's got 10 points and 2 rebounds. Hands it over to Wickman, and Wick will bring it in the front court for the Lumberjacks. Adam Wickman over to Solheim on the right wing. To Burgess. He's alone. He'll take his 3. That one will not go, and James Sutton pushing and shoving in. Back to pick up half court as they have all night. They've been in the man-to-man almost all night. To the baseline. Bounce pass through the lane. Picked up by Lang. He goes to the hoop. He's hammered by Sutton, and that is the have it live for you right here in the bun at Hibbing. 7 o'clock. Warm-up. 7:30 for the opening tip. Free throw in the air. Off the front of the rim. No good. Tomorrow, a doubleheader. Gopher basketball at Ohio State. 11 o'clock. We'll have it for you right here in the bun. Second free throw up, and that one is an air ball out of bounds. And the Lumberjacks will get it. So Lang 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Bob Bjorkman not happy with that. Now the Otters with full court pressure. Wickman takes the inbounds. And he takes Retzlaff out, moves into the front court. Over to Solheim. Solheim to the free throw line. Feeding baseline Burgess. Back out to Wickman. Wickman bouncing a pass into Sutton. Back out to Self. Three-pointer by Gus. That'll bounce high. No good. Rebound inside Solheim. He draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for target center. Solheim on the line to shoot 2 for the Lumberjacks. He's already got 17 points, and he still has 17. He didn't hit that free throw. Fergus Falls fans cheering on that miss by Solheim. Second free throw up. That one is good. John with 18 points and 8 rebounds for the Lumberjacks tonight. That's a 16-point Bemidji lead. 53-37. The Jacks have played outstanding tonight. Pass on the left wing side. Kicked out top of the key to Nelson. Nelson, one dribble. Bounce pass right wing side to Shetland. Shetland moves into the lane. Bounces the pass. Nice one to Lang. He goes to the hoop. He drops it in over Sutton. Nice move. Now the Lumberjacks with the ball. Wickman, top of the key. Over to Mike Burgess. Now we got a 3-second violation on the Lumberjacks. Oh. Retzlaff will walk it up. Retzlaff into the front court. Spins into the lane. To the hoop. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Gets his own rebound and bounces it off James Sutton, which is a great display by Retzlaff. Anyway, he had to leap over a fallen Sutton to try to save the ball, and he bounced it off him out of bounds. Unfortunately, he came down to the baseline. Unfortunate if you're a Fergus Falls fan. Unfortunate if you're a Lumberjack fan. Burgess over to Gus Self. Self on the right wing, looking around. One dribble, out to Solheim. John feeding in the lane to Sutton to the hoop. Nice feed by John. And a nice move to the hoop by James Sutton, who's got his first 2 of the night. The Jacks back up by 16, 55-39. We're down to the final minute of play in the third. Shetland on the right wing. We have a whistle inside. It's in front court. Throwing it in, Trevor Merrill for Fergus Falls. Merrill kicks it in the corner to Retzlaff. Retzlaff, couple of dribbles. Bounce pass out on the right wing side. To the baseline. Jumper 15. Rolls out no good. Fight for the rebound. The Otters save it off Adam Wickman out of bounds. Nice play by Jason Nelson for the Otters. And they'll inbounds baseline. Front court. Retzlaff will throw it in. Right underneath the basket. Retzlaff looking around. Kicks it in the corner. Now to Retzlaff baseline. He drives. Tries a scoop shot. He had no business even coming close to making that shot, yet he did. He gets his own rebound, puts it up, and he drops that one in. Oh, that was big-time basketball by Jason Retzlaff. Holy cow. Unbelievable. Here comes Solheim. He pulls up in the lane. He burns past. Shot doesn't go. Retzlaff the rebound. Into the front court comes Jason Retzlaff with 10 seconds to play. To the free throw line. Dishes underneath. Shot too strong. Rebound Solheim with 4 seconds to play, and he is fouled by Nelson, I believe. Bemidji up by 14 points, 55-41. As we get down to the third. Outlet to Solheim. Solheim into the front court. Solheim from half court. Shots too strong. The Otter fans want to push off foul. Lumberjacks 55, Otters 41.
R&D's Mr. Tire. Bigger and better at the same location.
When it comes to your car, R&D Tire and Auto, come to us.
Paul Bunyan Drive, Southeast.
Ball ball to start the fourth quarter. Here comes Retzlaff. Baseline jumper, Swick. Now with 19 points. Lumberjacks with the ball. Wickman to Self on the right wing. Gus doesn't even dribble now to Roberts. Now feed inside to Karen. It's knocked away and stolen. Otters now loose ball. Retzlaff pulls up right wing side. The pass, and that's almost stolen back by the Otters, but Wickman will let the Self. Gus.
Lead by 15 once again, 58-43. 16-16 were the points in the third quarter. 8-7. The Lumberjacks now rebounded the Otters by 1. It was 55-41 after 3. Baseline feed to Retzlaff in traffic. He forces a shot up, drops it in, and draws the foul. Another incredible move by Jason Retzlaff.
Retzlaff's free throw up and in. 22 points for Jason Retzlaff. Lumberjacks with the ball into the front court. Comes Wickman to Roberts on the left wing. Roberts to Self, top of the key. That's Self looking around. Lobbing in to Karen. Karen double team. Kick back out to Solheim. Now we have a whistle. And a 3-second ball. Cut it to 10. They are playing without one of their key players. Mark Newell went out with looked like an ankle injury of some sort. Now a feed to Lang. He drives the hoop. He draws the foul, and he's piling up the fouls right now. Sutton with 3 is going to come in to replace Karen with 4. And on the line, shot is up and in by Lang. He was 0 for 2 last time. And he hits his first one here. He's got 9 points on the night. Then we'll sit down with 6:29 to play in the fourth quarter. Bemidji up by 11 at 58-47. Second free throw up. That one will bounce and will go in. 58-48. It's down to a 10-point Bemidji lead. Roberts will bring it up for the Lumberjacks. Red Roberts to Adam Wickman on the right wing side. Wickman run dribble. Out to Solheim. Solheim lobbing into Sutton. He has the ball stripped away, no call, and the Lumberjack fans don't like that. Coming up with the ball for the Otters, Chad Leroy into the front court. Retzlaff to the free throw line. Kicks it back to Leroy into the corner. Driving the baseline. Kicking it back out to Retzlaff. Retzlaff on the right wing with Roberts all over him. He drives to the free throw line. Goes into the lane. There should have been traveling there. Lane gets the rebound, drops it in. That basket should not count. That was a definite travel. Now the Lumberjacks are going to call a timeout. The Otters have cut it to 8. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more. You're listening. Well, the Otters have been able to cut into the Lumberjack lead down to 8, so Coach Kirk Keister calls a timeout. The Lumberjacks talk about it. We'll see what happens. Wickman with the ball from Bemidji, top of the key, and a push-off ball inside on Gus Self. It is indeed on Gus in a one-on-one situation for Nick Lang. Well, Bob Bjorkman was arguing one call during the timeout with one of the officials. Free throw doesn't go. Rebound to John Solheim, and it is getting rough inside, folks. Solheim ends it over to Roberts. Roberts into the front court for Bemidji. Roberts in the right wing to Solheim, top of the key over on the left wing side. Adam Wickman. Now we got a foul away from the ball inside again. This time on Red Roberts. As this game seems to be getting ever closer. Free throw up by Lang, and he nails it. 7-point lead, 58-51. Foul was on Roberts. It was his second. Second free throw up, and it's a 6-point game at 58-52. Full court pressure by the Otters, and Wickman looking things over as he takes the inbounds. He'll burn into the front court. Wickman in between the circles. And Wickman looking around. Pulls up, gets it over to Gus Self. Self to Solheim between the circles. John Solheim pulls up on the right wing, kicks it out to Wickman between the circles. And Wickman into the lane, bounce pass in the corner to Self. Self pumps once, kicks it back out to Roberts. Roberts top of the key. Roberts over to Wickman. Wickman feeding to Sutton. Now we got a push-off ball inside on the odd. There's a lot of pushing and shoving inside. No question about it. Solheim kicks it out to Roberts right wing, and he is hammered by far here in the fourth quarter. Lumberjacks have been outscored 11-3, but make it 11-4 now as Roberts hits his first free throw, and that makes it a 7-point lead once again for the Lumberjacks at 59-52. Jacks have led by as many as 15. The Otters have gotten it down to 6. But Roberts gets it back to 8, nailing both of his free throws. The Otters with a 14-game winning streak on the line. The Lumberjacks looking for momentum and confidence heading into postseason. They'd love to be the top quality team. They've been in the thick of a lot of games, haven't got a lot of wins, but now Nelson with a big shot from the baseline makes it a 6-point game once again at 60-54. As we approach the halfway point of the fourth quarter, Wickman brings it up court. Reach and foul called on free throw up, and that one in. Second shot doesn't go. Rebound, fought for, chased down in the corner by Merrill. And now Merrill can't control it, and he bounces it on the baseline. The Lumberjacks will get the ball. Otters don't like that call. And now their chance to complain. They've been playing several times tonight as well. Roberts, top of the key. To Solheim at the free throw line. Jumper switch. John Solheim. 20 points for Solheim to go along with 10 boards. Into the front court. Retzlaff hands it over to Leroy. Down to Retzlaff into the lane. Jason through 3 players and in for 2. 24 points for Jason Retzlaff. Bemidji leads by 7, 63-56. Halfway through the fourth. 7-point lead. Bounce pass to Solheim. Solheim, baseline jumper. Rolls no good. Rebound. Sutton puts it up and in. Good hustle for James Sutton. 9-point lead for the Lumberjacks. 65-56. Retzlaff fires it in the front corner. And we have a travel on the Flyers. Trevor Merrill. Stutter steps to try to fake the Lumberjacks out, and the Lumberjacks will get it on the turnover. 3:40 to play, fourth quarter, 9-point lead for Bemidji. Here comes Roberts into the front court. Roberts to Self on the right wing. Self to Wickman. Wickman a 3. He nailed it! Points for him. Now in the corner, a 3-pointer by Fergus. Their shot doesn't go. We got a foul inside on James. This will be his 6th time on the line for the 1-and-1. Lang's free throw up and rolls out. No good. Solheim ripping down the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Here comes Roberts in the front court. Dishes out to Self. Gus for 3. That's not going to go. The rebound comes down to Chad Leroy for Fergus. Leroy brings in the front court himself. Now hands it over to Retzlaff. Retzlaff into the lane, to the hoop. Oh, what a move by Retzlaff. Unbelievable. He's putting on a show tonight, but the Lumberjacks still lead by 10, 68-58. 26 points for Retzlaff. Solheim in the left wing for the Lumberjacks. Double team. Allows the pass out to Wickman between the circles. Heaney baseline to Self. Self reverse shot. Doesn't go. Rebound Karen. Puts it up. Drops it in. Ben Karen. Nice put back by Ben, and Bemidji's up by 12, 70-58. Here come the Otters. Right side, baseline, fed in the lane. Lang to the hoop. He drops it in. Nice move to the hoop by Lang. And it's a 10-point lead once again with 2:20 to play. Long pass in the front court to Karen. Karen was forgotten about. He goes to the hoop, and he saw for an offensive in the fourth quarter. The Lumberjacks lead by 10 over Fergus with 2:15 to play in the fourth quarter. 10-point lead for the Lumberjacks. You're going to put on full court pressure now. The inbounds goes to Retzlaff. Wickman on him. Retzlaff spinning around, still dribbling, gets it across the timeline. Retzlaff under the right wing side and pulling up. Retzlaff kicks it out top of the key. Now we're right of the key back to Retzlaff. One dribble will pull up. They'll take the jumper. That will not go. And the rebound's on Solheim to Self, and it gets control of it. And with a minute 57 to play, the Lumberjacks have the ball. Roberts in the backcourt. Double team ball called. And that's either worth 20 points and 11 rebounds for John Solheim. Roberts nails it. 9 points in the second half for Adam Wickman tonight. Gus Self has 13. Burgess had 9 in the first half for Bemidji. Second free throw up by Roberts, and that's good. Rhett with 4 big free throws here in the fourth quarter. He's 4 for 4 from the line tonight. Bemidji leads by 12 with a minute 49 to play. Retzlaff on the right wing. Looking around. Feeding inside. to the hoop. The shot's too strong, and tipped and rebounded by Gus Self, and he is fouled. This year, 73.2%. This free throw up, and that's going to bounce high. That will not go when Retzlaff the rebound. Retzlaff into the front court. Retzlaff into the lane. Retzlaff to the hoop, and Retzlaff drops it in. Boy, he has really been the main man of this game. And that's where they're at. They're at 72, and they lead by 10. Roberts free throw up. That's good. 5 for 5 for Rhett Roberts from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. And it gives the Lumberjacks an 11-point lead once again. Second shot up, that's good. 12-point lead with a minute 31 to play. Retzlaff into the front court. Otters at the ball. Now Retzlaff to the free throw line. Double team, the reach in foul call out. Retzlaff on the line. Free throw up, doesn't go. Rebound, Gus Self for the Lumberjacks. Man, he was flying. Wickman over to Self. Self will burn it into the front court. Feet underneath the Sutton all around. Bangs it off the glass and in for two. They forgot about James Sutton. Gus Self did not. Bemidji's lead is 14. We're down to the final 67 seconds. Retzlaff, top of the key. Over on the right wing side. Now passing the left wing in the middle. He'll take a long three. That's going to bang off the glass too strong. Roberts chases it down on the run. Roberts burning down court. Roberts feeds it over to Self. Self to the hoop. He draws the foul, and Gus will go to the... From snapping Fergus Falls winning streak at 14 games. If things continue as they look now, the Lumberjacks will be 12-9. They'll finish the North Subsection campaign 6-3, 6-4 in points, and they will be 12-9 overall. Self can't get the shot, but Sutton the rebound. He is fouled. Boheim in the corner to Wickman. Wickman is fouled. Burgess had 9 in the first half, and Karen finished with 9 points tonight. So everybody contributed. Wickman's got 10 set. Needed to be able to get those points. 77-62, second free throw up. That's good. 78-62, a 16-point lead for the Lumberjacks. We're down to 47 seconds to go. Here comes Retzlaff to the free throw line. In traffic, puts up the shot, draws the foul. The basket count. I'm not sure who got called for the foul. Basket counts. Give the Lumberjacks a chance to get all the players in the game at least once. And with 21 seconds to play, he'll finish it. So Fergus on the line. Free throw up, and Seven nails it. So Timbers with the points tonight in front of the home fans. With 21 seconds played, 79-65 Bemidji. Aaron Swinson's going to come in the next break for the Lumberjacks as well. Second free throw up, and that one will not go. And Jake Newby chases down the rebound. Kimmis tries to save it from going out of bounds. He cannot do it. Kimmis will sit down, and they're going to get Aaron Swinson in for a few seconds. In the front court come the Otters. Feeding inside to Lang, knocked loose. Peter Culligan gets it on the run. It's stolen back by Retzlaff. With 5 seconds to play, Retzlaff will feed over to Lang. To go to the hoop. He can't get it to go. And Peter Culligan the rebound for the Lumberjacks. And we are out of time. The Lumberjacks 65 over the Fergus Falls Otters. The Otters fall to 17-3. Their winning streak snapped at 14 games. And the Lumberjacks improved the North Subsection campaign with a record of 8-1 and a point total of 9-1. And now the Lumberjacks wait for tomorrow.